Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Natalie Kingsley-Fieldgrass. I am the founder of the Embassy.Of.Beauty, and today we are going to be talking about spring skin. Spring skincare, what happens to your skin in the spring, and I'm so excited just because I have been waiting for spring for what seems like a whole year. This winter has been tough, and I'm just looking forward to it, you know, getting out my pink stuff, pink cashmere, pink silks, pink mug. I love this mug. It goes with my outfit. It does. Pink silk, pink cashmere, pink everything. I'm a bit pink crazy right now. I'm going to be going through what we're going to be doing with the skin and also the transition. So in the winter, our skin is almost like, acts like us. It puts on its wool and its cashmere, and it tries to protect itself from the cold. Also tries to protect itself from the extreme differences of the cold outside and the heat inside that we tend to put on, and it gets really confused, which I always say is why winter tends to be the time of year when our skin is at its worst, because it's super confused. So right now, as we are transitioning into the spring, it needs less cover, it needs less support, and it can breathe a little better. So what we're going to be doing is kind of helping it, inching it along the way. And by doing so, we are going to be talking about main key things that we want to be doing to our skin during this transition period from the winter to the spring. So my sort of ethos on skin is that when you need to look after it and it needs your support and your TLC and your help, then at that point, just give it what it needs. But in spring, it needs a little bit less help. So if you want to deal with anti-aging, pigmentation, brightening, this is the time to do it. Okay, number one, exfoliation. Why is that so important? Exfoliation is really important during the transition period because during the winter, your skin is producing a lot more skin to protect itself. And in the spring, it's going to stop to do that as much. So it's going to stop creating these extra layers as quickly and as much as it was doing in the winter. But it doesn't transition as quickly as you want it to. So you want to give it that light exfoliation, not the type of exfoliation you were doing in the winter, lighter, less often. Listen to your skin. Do what it wants, do what it needs, and then also give it that extra boost, that extra helping hand. Next is you will probably find that your skin is a bit duller in the winter and in the spring, or the beginning of the spring as well, and you want that bright skin back, that bright, healthy skin back. And I know that with my skin, for sure, it's a bit gray. It's not as soft and as taut and as anti-wrinkled as I usually would like it to be. And so spring is when I can really start to focus on that. And then the third is anti-aging. My face is dropping. It really is. I'm getting up to the big 40 mark, and I can feel that it's, you know, it'd be nice if it just kind of just stayed like that, right? I mean, just little, you know, I don't know. What do you think? Yes. So I'm looking now into, finally, I've always been into the plumping and the smoothing in terms of anti-wrinkle, but now I'm looking in the lifting situation. Yes, it looks better, right? I mean, the eyes don't look better, but this area definitely looks better, I think. Yes. Anyway, enough of that. Okay, so with the routine, I am going to be showing you guys Lait VIP O2. The reason I have chosen chosen this product at this time is because it has perfluorodecolon in there, it has perfluorocarbons in there. It also has vitamins E and F. And those are the two things I want the most out of my cleanser at the moment. I want that nourishment and I want those antioxidants, but I also want that brightening, oxygenating feeling and effect from the perfluorocarbons, which is basically oxygenation for your skin. Just adds in oxygen and makes your skin breathe better and allows your skin to be a lot more almost translucent, brighter. It's less dull, it combats the grayness, and the Lait VIP O2 is fantastic for that. The second product, which I spoke about in my last video, is the Apricot Penta-Acid polish from Irina Forte. This is a beautiful product. It is absolutely beautiful. It is really like top. I don't know that I'm gonna ever let it go. It's like my soul sister, for real. And what that has in it is that it has the physical exfoliation, so the manual exfoliation of apricots, like the kernel, the seed of the apricot. And then it also has acids. So I will probably use that twice a week, once to twice a week, depending on my skin. Again, it's always up to my skin. That's what matters. What it wants, what it looks like it needs is what I give it. So the acids that are contained within the polish are alpha hydroxy acids, 4 different alpha hydroxy acids, which are particularly gentle for the skin, and also PHAs, polyhydroxy acid, which is my favorite, which is the really brightening, boosting acid, which exfoliates, but also brightens at the same time. And I'll leave it on for between 5 and 15 minutes. I know that's quite a range, but it again depends on my skin and how it's feeling. Listen to your skin, it will tell you what to do. So that is the second product that I'll add into my routine. The third product will be the Irina Forte toner. I love this product. This is a luxury, but it's also a fantastic hydrator. And it also helps the serum that you're going to put on afterwards. Hydrating serums always work best when your skin is slightly damp. So you don't need this, but if you don't use this, then you splash your face with water, because it means that the serum, the hydrating serum or the hyaluronic acid serum that you will use after will be so much more effective. But if you want double hydration and you want a big whammy of hydration, which is what I personally always want, I love my whammies, is this. So this has hyaluronic acid in there, it has allantoin, it has natural moisturizing factors, it has saccharide isomerate, and it has provitamin B5. And all of these ingredients, all of them are working to hydrate the skin and keep the hydration in at the same time. So it's a great add-on. Also, I know that this packaging isn't exactly, I mean, it's heavy and it's big, so it's not exactly your traveling companion, but I do have one in my car. I do. And if I'm in the car and I'm on a drive, and especially if I'm driving home from work and I've had a little bit of a stressful day and I'm stuck in traffic, I just pull this out of the glove compartment and spritz myself. And it just makes you feel better. It just makes you feel just that little bit better. You're gonna get home, this day is gonna be over, and tomorrow's gonna be a new day, and it's all gonna be good. Just because I spritz myself with a toner. It's fantastic. It also has Helichrysum in there, which evens your skin tone, which is always something that I'm into because my skin is kind of crazy just like me. I really think that the body takes on the characteristics of your mind, or maybe it's the other way around, I'm not quite sure. But my skin, so just so you guys understand my skin is super reactive. It's not sensitive, but it's super reactive. So it is dehydrated and dry as a main base, but then it kind of gets red easy, it gets blotchy easy. If I use exfoliation that is too strong, it lets me know straight away. It'll go angry and red, I might even get a rash. It also doesn't like me using products that are too rich, because then it tells me no, because then it gives me pustules and cysts that you can't remove. And it's just, yeah, it's difficult. It's a very difficult skin, but it's me, so I get it. The next product is, again, the Irina Forte triple level hyaluronic acid. Now, this baby is, I just can't. I love it. When I fell in love. And this really hydrates your skin, guys, and it's such a beautiful texture. And it gives you those 3 different sizes of hyaluronic acid. It gives you ultra low, low, and high level molecular sizes. And what this means is the ultra low is gonna penetrate really deep into the dermis of the skin. So it's really gonna deeply hydrate the skin and help feed that elastin and that collagen and help you also anti-age rejuvenate, which is what I love. So the low size molecular weights, what they are going to do is they are going to sit sort of on the surface of the skin. They're gonna sit on the epidermis of the skin and hydrate that instantly. So plump it up, smooth it out, and make you feel nice and comfortable. It's good, it's good. And then you have the high molecular weights. And the high molecular weights are also going to sit on the epidermis, which is on the top level of the skin. And they are going to prevent the hydration that you have added into your skin from escaping. It's kind of like putting a cover on it. You know, put a cover on it, don't let it out. You need to let it seep in because you need to take advantage of the ingredients that you just put on there. So it's kind of like an all-in-one hydration product, and it really, really works. Puts the texture, it doesn't pill, it doesn't swoop too much. It's just the perfect. I'm a convert. I'm an absolute convert. It is a hero. And seriously, if you're looking for a good hyaluronic serum, I highly recommend this one. This one is the bomb, the bomb. Okay, I know I'm not a masking fiend, and I have said that many, many times in my videos. However, as I said previously, earlier on in the video, I am concerned about the tautness and the liftness, and that is like not so much down here, it's more here. Like I'm not having the jowl bit yet. Please, no jowls. But I am feeling like this needs to be a little bit more taut. So I'm going for the product stuff at the moment. No, I'm not going to surgery. I'm not going to do that. And I have been using the Masque Caviar Vert from Biologique Recherche. Now, this is a good mask for me. And the reason it's a good mask for me is because it is a sheet mask. It's less like of a spiel, of a workload than a cream mask, which I'm lazy when it comes to my skincare routine. Plus, I love to enjoy it. And having to put something on and then do something else kind of ruins it for me because I got to leave it on there for 15 minutes. And I don't know, unless it's really, really important, I tend to not do it. But because this is a sheet mask, it makes it easier because it's just less to do. So what this sheet mask does is that it lifts, it tones, it plumps, and it smooths wrinkles away. Yes, it does everything, everything. I am going to use it once a week. I've already used it this week, so I'm going to be using it next week. And what it does is that it concentrates on the dermal epidermal junction. So the dermal epidermal junction is kind of like the crossroads. It's like a crossroads between your epidermis and your dermis. Your epidermis is basically a load of skin, right? Your dermis is where the action is. That's where you have all of your elastin, your collagen, your fibroblasts, your hyaluronic acid, everything is happening down below. Everything. I guess this junction, the two levels still kind of have to speak to each other because everything can't stay down below, right? It needs to sort of, the effects of down below need to rise to the top, right? Maybe not what is down below can actually rise because most of it can't. It can't go past the dermal epidermal junction, but the communication can and the effects can. So this is what this mask works on. As you can see in the diagram, when everything is really cool and jolly, the dermal epidermal junction is wavy. But when there's a problem and when we age, there's a dip. And we are trying to, with this product, and all of us, I think, generally, we want to stop the dip because the dip causes lack of tone, it causes wrinkles, it causes sagginess, it causes a load of aging issues. So we want to avoid the dip. And this contains collagen 1 and collagen 4. in it. So collagen 1 is pretty much, I think it's 80%. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's 80% of the collagen we already have in our body. And then collagen 4 is a more superior type of collagen. And that is going to work on toning as well. And it's going to do a few other things. So it's sort of like a more interesting, a more intellectual collagen. So BR have added it into this product. The other ingredients the Masque Caviar also have is laminin 5. Now the laminin 5 is going to help the communication between the dermis or the dermal layer and the epidermal layer to prevent that whoops, that droop, that sag, that drop. We want to prevent that. And then lastly, it has glycosaminoglycans, and the glycosaminoglycans are hydration. If you can see in the diagram again, all of the elastin and the collagen and the fibroblasts, they are within the dermal layer, and in there's like this gel. They're all contained within this gel. And the glycosaminoglycans, I know it's a mouthful, is basically formed of hyaluronic acid and other hydrating factors like NMFs. And it contains and feeds all of the elastin and the collagen fibers. So without this hydration, your elastin, your collagen in that dermal layer would deplete. And we are trying to feed it to retain the existing elastin and collagen that we have, but also to produce more of it. And that's what the glycosaminoglycans is. It's kind of like food. It's food and water for the elastin and the collagen to tighten and tauten the skin. Lastly, in the routine, we have the day and the night cream. My day cream is still the Irina Forte Prickly Pear cream. I love this stuff. I love it. It is light enough to wear in the day, but rich enough to nourish my skin. And then it also has myoxinol in there. And myoxinol is, I can really start seeing the effects in terms of the wrinkles, especially on my forehead. They have gotten so much better. It's also packed with antioxidants. So not only is it helping me with my wrinkles and my forehead issues, but it is also helping me with the antioxidants, which are going to brighten my skin. So again, this is a brightening and anti-wrinkle sort of situation. And it's beautiful. It is a beautiful texture. It is so luxurious to use. It is so comfortable. I absolutely adore it. And my night cream, I have gone back to the Sapello Rejuvenating Cream. Now this, I fell in love with it. It wasn't enough for the winter for me, for my skin. And the Irina Forte night cream was getting too much for my skin. That's why I say always listen to your skin. Your skin may not be the same as mine at all, and you know, the night cream from Irina Forte might be perfect for you even for now, but I could feel that my skin wasn't absorbing as much as it should be in the last few days because it's gotten a little warmer, and I was getting this sort of gleam when I woke up in the morning, which was not perfect. And I know my skin, the next step is that I'm going to start breaking out. However, I'm not sure because nothing from Irina Forte has done anything but fantastic on my skin. So I'm not sure, but I do know that usually the next step is that. So I've tried to mitigate that, and I am going for the Sapello Rejuvenating Cream. Now this is your anti-aging product. It has lots and lots and lots of peptides in it. Every single type of peptide you can think of is in here. This is going to not only give you collagen, but it's going to make your skin produce so much more collagen naturally. So if you want the ultimate plumping skin, plump and smooth, this is fantastic. Plus it is also really, really lovely to use. It's lighter in texture. It is absorbing into my skin better during this time. And I love the effect of the plump. The Rejuvenating Cream is where I'm going to at the moment with my night cream. And then lastly, in terms of body and also relaxation, I just can't get enough of fragrances and scents. I feel like, especially when you've had like a really busy and stressful day and you get home, and I love that feeling when I open my door and I can smell my candles, even though they're not on, it's like I can still smell the remnants of when I switched them on, especially in my bedroom. And at the moment, I am falling in love with the Tuileries Candle. Now the Tuileries Candle is a candle that is inspired by the Tuileries Gardens in Paris. And I have such personal and great memories from this garden. I used to go there every time I went to Paris with my mother, which was quite a few times a year. My grandmother lived there. But my big thing was going to the Tuileries Gardens. And for me, it was like this, I don't know, like a wonder world of manicured gardens, beauty, kids playing at a pond with their boats and whatever it is that they're playing with. And then you also have the baba cotton candy stands there. And then the manicured gardens with the buxus framing these beautiful roses, which are also manicured. How they manicure roses, I don't know. I've been trying for 10 years in my garden and I can't do it. But all of that gives you fragrance. It gives you scent. So you have the fresh greenery of the buxus and the green leaves, and then you have the beautiful warmth and freshness but slight sweetness and floral of the roses, which I love. Roses is one of my favorite scents, but not the deep powdery one, the more fresh bloomy scent. And then you have the sweetness from the from the cotton candy, and it just mixes and melts, and that is my memory of the Tuileries Gardens. And this candle is that in a jar, and it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful as well, and it just gives me this sense of calm and just serenity, and I guess also reminds me of my childhood, so that's also why it's comforting, apart from it smells amazing. But that's what it smells like. What Trudon say is in the Tuileries candle. You have head notes of pink berry, black currant, and mandarin. You have heart notes of white flowers, raspberry, geranium, and rose. And then you have base notes of musk, patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. All in all, it is stunning. It is beautiful. And then lastly, shower time is super important. As well as like doing my skincare routine in the evening, which is my peace moment. I mean, it is my true peace moment. And it is killing me right now that I am not doing it on camera with you, because all of these products are like singing to me and they're like, come on, use me, do the skincare, you'll feel so much better. But I'm going out tonight, which is why I'm not doing this on film with you guys, because I would. But for my shower routine in the evening, I am using this Amethyst bath and shower oil. Now, what I love about this product is obviously it smells amazing. It smells like jasmine. So if you love jasmine, you will love this. If you don't like jasmine, not for you. Not for you. It's rich, but it's refreshing and it's calming and it's grounding. And I love it, especially in the spring, because in the spring, my skin isn't that dry on my body anymore. And it's like the lazy girl's answer to a shower, but still really luxurious and really nice because it smells amazing. But you're basically washing yourself. So you're doing the cleansing thing, you're clean. But it also leaves a little bit of oil on your skin. Not like a grease slick. It just leaves like a shimmer, a light shimmer, which is what I like. And so I don't have to moisturize afterwards. So I literally come out of the shower, dry my hair, and I'm done. I'm done. I don't need to do anything else, which is why I'm loving this baby. So that is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you guys have any questions, any recommendations you want to make for future videos, please comment, please let us know, like, subscribe, do your thing. Thank you for watching. Do your skincare. It makes you happy. I promise. It's such a good feeling. I will see you next time, guys. Bye.